Welcome back to Car Craze, where horsepower meets hype. Today we're talking about a car that needs no introduction. A car that's earned its place in automotive legend. It's fast, it's fierce, and it's finally back. This is the 2026 Nissan GT-R. After years of speculation, renderings, and rumors, the wait is over. Nissan has unveiled the next generation GT-R. And it's not just an update, it's a full-blown evolution. The R35 held the throne for over 15 years. That's an eternity in car years. But the 2026 GT-R, sometimes called the R36 by fans, is here to carry the legacy forward, and it's doing it in a way that bridges raw mechanical engineering with next-gen tech. Let's start with the design. The 2026 GT-R doesn't abandon its roots, but it's a bold step into the future. The silhouette remains low and wide, with a purposeful stance, but every line has been sharpened, every surface smoothed out. It looks aggressive without trying too hard, muscular without being bloated. The iconic quad taillights are back, now with a 3D LED twist. Up front, the new light signature features slim matrix LED headlights, framing a large, functional grille that manages airflow with precision. Aerodynamics are the name of the game. Every vent, crease, and diffuser has a role. The 2026 GT-R has active aero elements, including a retractable front splitter, rear diffuser vanes, and an adjustable rear wing, all of which adapt to speed, braking, and cornering to maximize downforce and reduce drag. The coefficient of drag sits impressively low, which helps not only with performance but also with efficiency. Under the hood, you'll find something very special. Gone is the old 3.8-liter VR38 V6 that defined the R35. In its place, a brand new twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6. Co-developed with lessons from Nissan's Formula E and endurance racing programs. But here's the twist to its hybridized. Yes, the 2026 GT-R is now a performance hybrid. But don't panic. This isn't about going soft. It's about going faster. The gas engine alone pumps out over 480 horsepower. But paired with a 150 horsepower electric motor integrated into the front axle, total output climbs north of 630 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. And because the electric motor adds instant torque, 0 to 60 happens in just under 2.6 seconds. That puts it squarely in hypercar territory. And yet, it retains the GT-R spirit: brutal acceleration, razor-sharp handling, and that all-weather all-wheel drive dominance. Speaking of all-wheel drive, the system has been completely overhauled. Now fully variable, it can send 100% of power to the rear or modulate torque between the axles depending on the situation. Paired with torque vectoring, active dampers, and an all-new electronically controlled limited slip differential, the 2026 GT-R feels more agile, more responsive, and more planted than ever before. The transmission is also new. Nissan has moved from a dual-clutch setup to a lightning-fast 8-speed automated manual gearbox that provides smoother shifts in normal driving but remains brutally quick under throttle. Paddle shifters are mounted to the column, not the wheel, so you never lose your place mid-corner. And yes, launch control is better than ever. Inside the cabin, the GT-R finally gets the tech and comfort it deserves. The interior has been redesigned from the ground up, with high-quality materials, improved ergonomics, and modern tech that doesn't overwhelm. Gone is the outdated infotainment screen and plastic-heavy dashboard. In its place, a curved 12.9-inch digital display for the driver and a secondary 10.8-inch center touchscreen with haptic feedback and customizable layout. The system runs Nissan's latest UI, with built-in navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Performance telemetry is still here and better than ever. Drivers can view real-time data, G-forces, lap timers, tire pressure, and even battery and motor output on demand. What's more impressive is how Nissan managed to blend this technology with the GT-R's hardcore roots. The drive modes are fully customizably allowing adjustments to throttle mapping, regenerative braking, suspension stiffness, steering weight, and even sound. Speaking of sound, the 2026 GT-R uses a performance exhaust system made of titanium with electronically controlled valves. The note is raw, mechanical, and distinctly GT-R, augmented by the electric motor's subtle whine under heavy acceleration. Nissan has also stepped up comfort without compromising sportiness. The seats are race-inspired, but offer heating, cooling, and even lumbar adjustment. There's more space in the rear, thanks to a slightly stretched wheelbase, and sound insulation has been improved dramatically. You can daily this car with no complaints and then annihilate a racetrack on the weekend. On the safety side, the GT-R now comes with Nissan's ProPilot Assist 2.0 system, offering semi-autonomous driving on highways. You also get adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking. Not that you'll need any help paying attention when driving this beast, but the features are there to keep things secure and civilized when you're just commuting or on a road trip. Now let's talk numbers and competition. The 2026 GT-R starts at around $130,000 for the base performance trim, with the premium and Nismo versions pushing closer to $160,000. That's a jump from the old R35 pricing, but when you compare it to rivals like the Porsche 911 Turbo S, Audi R8, and even McLaren Artura, the GT-R still comes in strong as a price-to-performance juggernaut. What you're getting is a car with supercar performance, all-weather usability, iconic styling, and a name that carries weight. And importantly, you're getting the last of a dying breed, an analog meets digital monster in a world turning more automated and sanitized. Nissan has confirmed that this hybrid platform will carry the GT-R into the next decade, with possible special editions and track-only versions in the pipeline. There are also whispers of a future full-electric GT-R, but for now, 2026 marks the sweet spot. It's faster than ever, smarter than ever, but still raw where it counts. So who is the 2026 GT-R for? It's for purists who want speed and feel. It's for collectors who know the value of an icon. And it's for a new generation who maybe never experienced the R35 in its heyday, but want something that hits just as hard if not harder. Nissan didn't just make a new GT-R, they redefined what it could be in an age of electrification, autonomy, and digital experiences. And they did it without losing the soul that made the GT-R a legend. It's not just Godzilla reborn, it's Godzilla re-engineered, recharged, and ready to dominate a new era of performance cars. Thanks for riding with us here on Car Craze. Be sure to hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. So would you pick the new GT-R over a 911 or even a Taycan Turbo? And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the hottest machines hitting the streets. We've got a lot more coming your way. Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and keep the craze alive.